Okay, so good morning everybody and welcome to today's workout. So today what we're going to do is some mobility drills by which we are going to increase our range of motion. So before we get started, a couple of instructions. We won't need any shoes today, okay? So you can kick off your shoes, you can put them away. What we are definitely going to need is a mat, okay? We will definitely need a mat. And second thing what we will also require is some sort of a cloth piece or a dupatta or probably a towel, just so that you can keep your hands at a distance. So if you don't have these things, I would ask you to quickly go and fetch so that we can get started immediately. So no shoes and one dupatta, so we can always get started with the workout now. So a little bit about mobility. So why mobility is what we are speaking about is, simply stretching is just going to elongate, or simply stretching is just going to relax your muscles. But mobility is more to do with your joints and your range of motion. As we start getting older, if our range of motion is not enough, then the chances of injuries increase multifold. So in order to keep the injuries and specifically the process of aging in control, we need to increase our mobility. Of course, we have done 4 full days of solid workout and we are going to require some rest, relaxation and mobility, and this is definitely going to give you all of that. So today we won't have a warm-up, a workout and a cool down, because all of that is going to be clubbed into one. So we are going to directly start with our neck mobility exercises. So is everybody okay? Am I audible? Am I visible? Is everything okay? Okay. Can we have a check? Is everything okay? Perfect, great. So let's get started with the mobility drills now, and let's start with the neck rotations, okay? So this time we are going to do a little assisted neck rotations so that we increase the range of motion. So I want you to place your hand like this on the neck and pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, slowly, and 5. Now on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I want you to place your hands behind your neck, okay, and try to tuck your chin inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now place both your thumbs under your chin this way and push your chin backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now what I want you to do is basically look 45 degrees and then pull your neck downwards this way. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, 45 degrees this way and pull. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Lovely. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll start with the shoulders. So shoulder and neck is all connected, so we're going to start with the shoulders. So what we're going to do is first full circles, okay? 1, backward circles, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lovely. Okay. Now what we are going to do? We are going to alternatingly move our shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. Okay. Now place your hands straight up this way. Okay. And we are going to pull back our shoulders and push them ahead. Okay. Pull back, push. Pull back, push. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now what we do is we are going to basically take our arm up this way and down. 1. Thumb pointing backwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, place your hands straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now a little cross this way. 1, expand. Alternate sides. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be tiring, guys. Okay, so if you feel today is no workout, today is actually a lot of workout. As we start progressing, you will find that this is really very tiring. Okay, I want you to keep your hands this way. Okay, sure, you have to pull your elbows backwards and without taking your shoulders down, keep them 90 degrees and just take them this way. 1, 2, 3, very nice. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. Okay, very good. Okay, just relax, relax, relax. Okay, now I want you to place your palms facing upwards and keep your elbows touched to your sides. Okay, elbows should be touched in contact with your sides. Now without lifting your elbows, we want you to basically take your arms apart like this. So inside and out. Let's do it with one hand at a time. Okay, that's easier. 1, 2, 3. This is very good exercises for any sort of cold shoulders or frozen shoulders. Okay, so very great for frozen shoulders, and if you have any stiffness in your shoulder joint. Okay, now with the other hand, let's go. 1, 2, elbows to the side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lovely. Now what we are going to do is we are going to turn our shoulders inside like this and then take them out again. Turn them in and out. Turn them in and out. Turn them in and out. Okay. Now we are going to stand like this and we are going to keep our palms facing backwards. Okay, and we are going to simply stand like this with our shoulders pulled back. Okay, we have to stand with our shoulders pulled back and we are simply going to take our arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, you should be getting a lot of stretch onto your lats by now. Okay, so great, this is fantastic. Now we are going to get down on the mat. Okay, so just make sure I'm visible to you or not, because we are going to get down on the mat. So this time we are going to definitely require this dupatta that we spoke about. So if you have a towel at hand or some sort of a dupatta, we are going to need that. Okay, so make sure that we do that. I'm going to go down on the mat now. Okay, I'm going to go down on the mat like so. Okay, like this. Okay, and I'm going to basically place my hands straight forward like this. Okay, so make sure you adjust the distance correctly, and I'm going to basically raise my shoulders like this and take them back. Okay, so it's going to be 1, 2, this is excellent workout. 3, very good for your elbows as well. 4, keep your chest pushed down. 5, 6, controlled motion. 7 and 8. Perfect. Very nice. Okay. Now what we do is that we are going to catch our dupatta this way, palms facing upwards. We're going to basically keep our hands this way. Okay, if this is too tough, then what we can do is that you can get down on your knee this way, place your shoulders up front. Okay, like this. Like this. Okay, and we're going to take our hands up like this and take them down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now you can place this away for some time. We're going to need it in a short while. Till now, so this way. Now keep your arms stretched out. Keep pushing your elbows away from your body. Keep pushing them away. Okay? And we're going to place our hands this way and get them down slowly. 1, 2. All throughout, keep your chest down. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now let me show you an excellent stretch for the lats. Okay, an excellent stretch for the lats. So we're going to go down this way. We're going to make sure that our elbows are on the mat. Elbows are on the mat, this way. Okay? I'm going to keep my hands slightly outwards with my thumb pointing up, and then I'm going to simply rotate these thumbs outwards like this. And I'm going to push my chest towards the ground like this. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, thumb pointing outwards, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lovely. By now, your lats must be completely open, okay? So this is lovely. So what we do is that we're going to sit down on the mat and do a little more exercises for opening up our shoulders, okay? The shoulders are a complicated joint, and the more you open them up, the better for you, okay? So now, we're going to hold this way, and we're going to catch one arm like this, okay? So this is how we are going to catch it, like this, okay? So catch it this way. Okay, now first I'm going to start pulling my arm upwards, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to start pulling it downwards with the same arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. Now we change the arms, okay? Now we change the arms. So this one goes up and this one goes down. So your one arm is always tighter than the other. And that is why we do it consciously. So first I'm going to push it downwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to get your hands as close to each other as possible, okay? Now pull it upwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, lovely. Okay, you can place it away now. Next, what we are going to do is basically for the thoracic part. Okay, so we are going to place our hands this way, and we are going to place our feet this way. Okay, so arms and feet are this way, like this. So what we are going to do, we are going to stretch or extend our chest outwards and then get it down. Outwards and get it down. If you're not getting enough stretch, you can push your hands backwards. Okay, take them back a little bit like this. There should be a push, a nice tension in your chest. You expand your chest this way and get it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lovely, lovely. Okay, now get down on your knees like this. Okay, and we're going to do again a little bit for the thoracic extension. So we keep one hand over here, and we're going to touch our elbow with this elbow. Okay, so we're going to touch this elbow with this elbow, and then we're going to look upwards and extend. That. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now on the other side, place your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, look up, 5. Very nice. Now we are going to basically take our hand down. So what we are going to do, as if this is a thread and this is a needle hole, we are going to thread this needle like this and try to touch this shoulder onto the mat. Okay, so we are going to take this arm like this. We are going to thread the needle and take the arm down, and while doing that, I'm going to look towards the ceiling. Okay, I'm going to look towards the ceiling. Come up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lovely. Okay, now on the other side, same thing. Thread the needle. 1. You can hear your chest, the back popping. 2, 3, 4, 5. Amazing, amazing. Okay, so we have come so far, and now we'll start with the lower back. Okay, so we are going to start with the lower back. The lower back workouts are quite straightforward. You start with the downward dog and the Bhujangasana position. So we're going to go down like this first, in this position. Okay, try to bring your waist in between your palms, okay, if it's possible, and you look up. And then we're going to simply go back like this and try to touch our heels to the floor. Try to touch your heels to the floor. Again, come forward, extend back, again go back. Two more. Awesome. Very nice. Now, a little mobility for the lower back. So this is very interesting. So pay close attention. I'm going to get down on my tummy. Okay? I'm going to get down on my tummy like this. I'm going to keep my hands like this. Okay? I make a diamond out of my palms and place my forehead over here like this. Then I'm going to lift one of my legs, the right one, and try to take it on the other side like this. But while doing that, make sure that your elbows are not coming off the ground. So I'm going to keep my elbows firmly on the ground, keep my head tucked down, lift my right leg and take it over to the other side as much as I can without lifting my elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now on this side, again without lifting the elbows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, lovely. Now we do alternate legs. That means we go down on both sides, okay? So like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice, very nice. So this has nicely opened up our lower back. Now let's start a little bit with the hip joint, okay? The hip joint is also a quite complicated joint as your shoulder joint, and it has a lot of muscles, a lot of deep muscles. So it's going to require a lot of mobility workouts, okay? And we are going to do all of them, okay? So first, keep your arms this way, okay? And place your foot next to your palm like this, okay? So that's the mobility. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, now next time we place our foot and just slightly lean forward like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now next time we take it ahead and really go forward. Really lean forward, but without lifting your heel. Without lifting your heel, try to take it ahead. Put your entire weight on this leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't lift your heels. 5 and 6. Very nice. Okay. So now I place my foot the same way, but this time I'm going to lift my knee from the back. Okay. So I'm going to lift my knee up like this, and I'm going to keep my elbow and I'm going to try and take it down next to my heel over here. Okay. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. Now on the other side. One side is always tighter than the other. Okay? And that's why you have to do it very conscientiously. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very nice, very nice. We are stretching a lot of different joints in our hip joint. Okay, a lot of different muscles in our hip joint, and that's really lovely. Okay. Now, I want you to place your feet this way, which means this this foot is sideways and it's in line with my knee like this. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to simply just go back like this and come up again. Okay. Use your hands for balance if you want to, and come up again. Very nice. That's 3. Keep adjusting your leg. Keep it flat. 4. 5 and 6. Perfect. Now on the other side, keep it sideways and keep it in line with the knees. Okay, without lifting my heel, I'm going to now go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Wow, wow. It's getting tiring now, okay? It's starting to get tired. Perfect. Okay, now again, in the same fashion, okay? In the same fashion, this time you can place your foot slightly away. Place your foot slightly away, okay? This way. And we are going to lean on this leg. And without lifting our heel, I will ask you to go as far as you can. 1, 2, 3, without lifting your heel. 4, 5 and 6. Wow. On the other side, like this. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Wow, wow. We'll come back to the hip joint, but for a little while we are going to just stretch our calves a little bit, okay? The calf muscles. So for the calf muscles, I'll just turn slightly this way. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that first the calves touch the floor, okay? Make sure that the calves are touching the floor. And then just to increase the stretch slightly, just move your hands forward just a little bit. As you see that the heels are coming off the floor, that is the position you hold, okay? I'm going to push my chest downwards. I'm going to push my chest downwards and I'm going to do this way, okay? So I take my hands slightly forward like this, okay? And then I'm going to alternate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Very nice. Your calf muscles are basically like your second heart. A lot of your weight comes down onto your calf muscles. So it's very important to stretch them very regularly. Okay? So we have done that. So that's a lot of mobility for the calves. Okay, so now we're going to go down and come back to the hip again. Okay? So what we do is that we stay like this. Okay? And place your feet this way as if it's in position 4. Okay? Like the figure 4. Okay? So which means this is at right angle, this is at right angle, right angle, right angle. Okay? So we keep it this way. Perfect. Nice. And I keep looking forward this way. I keep looking forwards and try to come on top of this hip joint. So which means as straight as you can sit. Try to sit as straight as you can and make sure that this knee is constantly in contact with the floor. So try to come on top of your hip. Okay, that itself will increase the stretch. So on top of your hip and then move, and on this side on top of your hip again. Very nice. Again move, come on top of your hip. Very nice. Again move, come on top of your hip. Okay, you'll keep looking forwards. So the idea here is to keep your shoulders pointing forwards like this and only change in your hips. Don't turn this way, okay? Keep looking ahead. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Now a little variation in this exercise. What we're going to do is, once we go down this way, we are going to lift our hands like this, and we are going to take our hand like this and try to touch this shoulder to the floor. Okay? It's not very complicated. This way. You turn on this side, take your hand up and take it in between your hand and the body and look up. You bring it back on the other hand, take it in, inside and look up. Very nice. Try to increase the range of your motion every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very nice. Excellent. Now I want you to sit like this, okay, with your hands extending forwards, and make sure that your hips are, make sure your heels are absolutely on the floor, okay? Am I visible to people?
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure I'm sitting like this. Now I want you to turn on one side like this, and then come on this side like this, without lifting your heels. Just move from side to side. This is really, moving your hip joint inside, and some of you may be feeling it as well. Hip mobility is very important, because in later years, a lot of us face from stiff hips and the joint not being mobile. Okay, perfect. Okay. Now last one, we are going to do a little bit for the back. That's going to stretch not just the back, but also the posterior chain of muscles, and that is called the good morning. Okay? And for that, we are going to require the dupatta once again. So what we are going to do is, we are going to take our hands up like this, and we are going to basically push our hips backwards. Okay? So I'm going to simply push my hips backwards like this, and come up again. 1. My spine is neutral. 2. Keep looking forward or slightly upwards. 3. 4. Push your hips back. 5. 6. Very nice. Now one more exercise that is going to stretch the sides, okay? And this side as well as the sides of your legs, okay? The IT band, as they say. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to place my hand like this, and don't drop your shoulder in the front, or don't push your shoulder at the back. It should be in the same plane as we are working over here, okay? So something like this. Okay, like so. Okay, now I'm going to keep my hand in contact with my leg, and I'm just going to slide my hand down as much as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Perfect. Now we are going to do a little stretching for our, the ankle joint. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to place my leg this way, okay, like this. So the main stretch is going to come on the heel, or rather the ankle joint, which is behind. So I'm going to just take my leg forward this way. I'm going to keep my hand up, and just extend on this side like this, like so. You will feel a nice stretch in your hip flexors. Very nice. Now I do the same with my other leg, okay? So this leg stays here. So it goes like this. Okay. Go. Wow. Awesome. Now, just cross your feet once again. Yeah, this is the last one now. So cross your feet, go down like this and turn. Turn, turn. Now, just swap your legs like this, okay, and do the same. Okay, so we have successfully completed our mobility drills today. And I want you guys to walk up a little close to the camera so that you can hear me well, and I'll be able to tell you a few things, okay? So in the last 4 days, 5 days, since Tuesday onwards, we have done a lot of workout, okay? Now workouts are only 20% of your body transformation, which means whatever workout that you do is going to help you about 20% to improve on your health. But if you really want the 100% results, then you need to support this workout with a well-planned diet as well. Now with the diet, it's not about eating less or eating more, it's all about eating correctly. And your wellness coach will be able to give you a diet which is absolutely suited to your requirements. So that is why it's very important to consult a wellness coach and get a diet that will actually suit your exercises or complement your exercises. Now you will ask me, then what do exercises exactly do? Yes, exercises help you to burn calories, exercises are going to help you to burn fat, they're going to improve your fitness. But you will completely wash out all of these effects if you don't support it with a good diet. Which means if you work out well, but if you don't eat well, then all the effects that you get from exercise are completely washed away. So that is why it's very important to have a diet that can support your muscle growth, that can help you to lose fat. Because what exercise does is that it opens up nutrition pathways in your body. Which means once you work out, your body is actually ready to take in more nutrition. Okay? But if you don't supply your body with good nutrition, then that effect is going to completely get washed away. It's going to be a wasted effort. So that is why a lot of people think that a good body is made in the gym. That is not so. A good body is actually made in the kitchen, because with exercise, what you do is that you open up nutrition pathways. And if you open that pathway and don't let nutrition come in, then it's not going to be of any use. So my friends, the best of the exercise people, or the best of the bodybuilders, or even the best of athletes are very, very particular about their diet, about their rest, and about their recovery. Because with a lot of exercise, there is a lot of micro injuries that are created in your body. And if you don't let your body recover enough, if you don't supply it with good nutrition, then all of this exercise effort is not going to be completely fruitful. So if you don't have a personalized nutrition plan as yet, you can contact your wellness coach, the person who has invited you in this program. She or he will be able to put together a good diet plan for you, get you signed up on a good nutrition program, and you will be on your way towards transforming your body and getting the best physique of your life. So that was all from me today. So thank you so much for joining in. We are going to meet you again Monday morning. So we are going to not have a workout tomorrow since it's Sunday. But Monday morning we are going to see you back again, and we'll continue with our morning workouts at 6:30 sharp. Till then, have a lovely weekend and take care. Bye-bye.